Hey there, thanks for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. And let me say to you, congratulations, not only on recently completing the FrontlineLabs program, but also for taking that step, post your service life, or maybe you're making that transition at the moment, but into becoming a business owner, an entrepreneur, somebody who's going to bring change to the world. My name's James Michael. I'm an ex-serving member of the Army. My service time was during the 1980s, and in the subsequent period from then, I've gone on to build 8 businesses. One of those businesses was a sales training company called the Kona Group. I built that in partnership with an ex-British veteran, and we went on to deliver some kind of really remarkable training and courses and programs to a whole raft of organizations around Australia over a 15-year period. And to some degree, that's kind of the reason that I'm here, kind of making this offer to you, right? As a graduate of the FrontlineLabs program, I'm extending an offer to you to spend some time with me at no cost, no charge whatsoever. There's no hidden agenda. I'm not going to try and upsell or cross-sell anything to you. I just want to be able to give back to the veteran community, and it's around what you need to do next in generating sales. I know that you've spent some time, looking at minimum value proposition. You will have been testing your service, your product out in the marketplace. I know that you've spent some time on the program, looking at your pitch, but there is so much more than that. I will tell you, both as the founder of, as I say, 8 businesses myself, and then subsequently working with scores of hundreds of founders since then. One of the great challenges is that a kind of initial momentum, that getting the revenue through the door. If I can put it to you bluntly, the fact of the matter is, if you're not selling shit, you're going to be in the shit. Right. We all know those stories about the number of small businesses that don't make it. And there's a whole raft of reasons that are often, attached to that. I'm going to suggest to you the most significant reason is because they just don't make enough sales. Right. So I'm putting an offer to you to work with you one-on-one. So it's not a group thing. It's focused on you exclusively. It's around, your service, your product, your go-to-market. And I'm going to spend some time with you, kind of, consulting to you, if you like, giving some coaching, some mentoring, certainly some training on the way in which you can start building your sales capability, and then subsequently your sales cadence, your sales machine, your sales engine, as it were. Because in the early days, it's going to be dependent on you as much as, I know I personally didn't want to be in sales when I first got into business. I just wanted to kind of, get my clever mousetrap out there. But the fact of the matter is, in the early days, it's up to us founders to really kind of get that momentum happening. I'm going to suggest to you, it's also important that even if you've got an intention of bringing salespeople on sometime in the future, it's better that you know what selling your thing is like than just kind of, relying on them coming in and using their experience and expertise. Anyway, look, I'm kind of going on and on here. This is a free offer. I'm not trying to sell anything to you. I really just want to work with you, particularly because you are a veteran, and this is my way of supporting those of you who've served our country. And yeah, I get really excited. So right now I own 4 businesses. One of them, you can see the livery behind me. It's out of focus, but it's a business called Justify Talent. And in Justify Talent, I work with small business owners exclusively to recruit their first salesperson. That's not what this is about, but what I want to be able to do is let you know that I absolutely do know what I'm talking about here, and I want to be able to kind of give all of my gifts to you freely and help you enjoy success. Seeing small business owners thrive, not just survive, but thrive, really, really floats my boat. And if I can do that for somebody who's also served, then yeah, I'll be rapturous. So what do you need to do from here? There's a contact me form below here. Go to that. Give me your details, make contact with me. Let's have an initial chat. We'll probably jump on a Zoom call and, we'll work out what needs to be done. I literally, I don't have a set agenda here. I don't have a pre-formed format of how it's going to work. It really is going to be very, very tailored to you and what you need. All right. So hopefully that's made a little bit of sense to you. If you want to have a conversation about this, I really would look forward to having that with you. All righty. Thanks for watching. Cheers.